What's going on, guys? Dwayne here, representing WG Well, god damn. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Homage, as you can see here, the Homage Subohm tank by Dovepot and Mr. Just Right 1. Okay, so it's come out with a new a new tank, which I thought it was a RTA, but it's a Subohm tank. But I will tell you more information down below, which will go down to, then we'll show you the in and outs, go back up top, give you guys my thoughts, and then yes, let's go. Hey, goddamn. So here's the box itself. Nice packaging. You got the Homage, Mr. Just Right 1 stamped right there. Dovepot at the bottom. Nothing on each side at the bottom, but you got some slight small information at the back on what you get in the box and the components. Yep. So we'll open the box. You do see the tank itself and the bubble glass, which is around the 5mm juice capacity, and the standard glass is 2mm, but I really think it's more than 2, like 2.5 or so. So yeah, but you do get them too, and you do get a user manual. Okay, nice and easy. Okay, nice and easy to read. Now there's an interesting part about the Subohm tank, which is at the bottom of this box. So normally when you get a Subohm tank, you either get 1 or 2 coils in general. Okay, this motherfucker, right, comes with 5 coils. So the one installed in the tank, and then the rest down here. Okay, you do have a QP pass, you do have some information, social media, and you do get this spare O-rings and whatnot, this little metal piece as well here. Okay, 5 coils. 5 coils. When do you come out of a Subohm tank? The brick takes 5, literally 5 coils. This is good. Okay, we'll get to more in that in more later on, back up top. So you do get a 0.2. Okay, you get 2.2s. There's 2.2s there, and you got a 0.16. Let me just double check that. Yeah, 0.16. Another 0.16. I think in the tank you do get a 0.2, which is the running around 40 to 55 watts. So I've tried these ones. I've already used the one that you first get in the tank, so I will be using the 0.16 today. Okay, I'll be definitely using that today, so we'll put all this back in there. Okay, and then we'll get to the good bit. So let's take a closer look, man. Yay. So here's the tank itself. I got mine in a nice matte black finish. Okay, very nice design. You got the 810 drip tip. Okay, you can see the O-ring on the inside, so it's compatible for other drip tips. But you got to realize with any other drip tips, make sure it's kind of like this shape. Reason being, any other wider ones will look a bit funny because how this is arched at the top here, it's not full flat. You see, this is kind of arched, raised here. So with wider ones, what it is this is in line with the arch part. Okay, some wider ones will stick out a bit, so it may look weird. So just make sure you find the right drip tip that's kind of like the same style of this. Okay, just make sure, because you don't want it sticking out here, it'll look weird. Okay, you do have, let's put this back in now, some nice cutouts right here, some very nice cutouts to unscrew the top cap, the fill pot. Yeah, top cap, a bayonet, so it's like half a turn or quarter of a turn. Open it, nice big kidney hole shape holes to fill the tank up. Okay, and you can see the cutouts just here to hold it in place. So when you screw it on, make sure it's in place. Even if you screw it the wrong way, just screw it until it drops, screw down, and then you're all right. See the tank here, nothing on the chamber and inside, there's nothing there, but you can see some cutouts there. That's where the juice will go through. Okay, so you got quite a few going on right around there. Yeah, at the bottom you do have your O-ring. Okay, your O-ring, your airflow, your O-ring, and you can see there's punctured holes, so it goes from big to small. Okay, now this is definitely based on flavor, not as much cloud. Okay, so because how he vapes, he'll be presuming he wants a lot of flavor. Okay, he don't want too much airflow, just a right restricted inhale. Okay, it's not mouth to lungs, it's restricted on the inhale, so you can see obviously with the holes. So whatever you adjust on one side, you can see it going down from the big. See it just down there. Whatever you adjust on one side is going to be the same on the other. And at the bottom you can see it says Dovpo, Ohmage, serial number, and Mr. just right printed right there. You can see the 510 pin produce that a bit, but regardless I wouldn't advise to put it on a mech. Okay, make sure you don't do that. So let's just screw the bottom off. Now this is a push fit, it's not a screen coil, so this actually comes off. We are going to put the bubble glass on, so we'll take the top cap off, we'll take the bottom piece off. You can see there, you can see the connection pin there, you can see there's 2 blocks as you can see, and on the inside you can see where all the juice is going to come in. You can see all in there. Okay, nice threading, smooth, very smooth threading on this one. So screw this off. Yeah, that's your bottom piece, and let's take the glass off. Let's swap that with the bubble, and you can see more in depth where the holes are placed. Now the other interesting part, let's just get that glass on. I'm going to screw this on first. Let's screw this back on until it fits on nice and snug, just finger tight. There you go, I'll leave it as that. Now the interesting part is the coil, the other interesting part. Now normally when you get a coil, if you get a dual coil, one big hole, you see a coil like let's say mesh, because these are all mesh as well. These are all mesh. So a coil there and the coil there. This does not look right at all, but a coil there and a coil there. Now when it starts to burn out, normally when you can't tell on the sides because it stays the same on the sides, so it still show white or cotton, so it looks fine, but on the top it'll look decayed. So when it starts decaying over time, when your coil start burning out, your coil decays from top and it increases at the bottom. Okay, so it goes down as it decays. Now this coil is stacked. I don't know if I'm going any more closer than what it is there, but this is stacked. So as the top of the coil, as you can see on the inside, you can see the mesh there. I don't know if you can be able to see the second half. Can you just see the second half at the bottom? Now instead of this being at the side, it's stacked at the top, which is very interesting. So it's going to take a lot longer to burn the coil out unless you've got some really sweet flavors. Just don't put Malaysian ones in, do you know what I mean? 70/30s will be fine, nice subtle flavors as long as you get enough flavor for itself. But it is mesh, you can see the mesh right there, nice, a lot bigger open holes, and you can just see it once again just down there. See the second half of it, but see the bottom half there, you can see right there, which is pretty interesting. Okay, and you can see here 0.16 30 to 45, so it's a low on the low side, but it's just for flavor banging. Now I'm gonna prime this. I've tested it well with different liquids. I'm gonna use some Empire Vapes Juice Killer Custard. This has been my daily so far with some other juices, but this has been a banger. I'd highly recommend this. So the best thing to do, what you can also do is you can just drip a bit in. Okay, fill on the sides, just let it prime. Okay, that's the best thing to do, just give it some, just let it prime a bit, strip some down there and be alright. And then you get your bottom half, and what you can see there's an O-ring there, so it does, just give it a little wiggle, push it in, nice and easy. Okay, this bottom half screws on. I'll reverse thread it until I feel a click, so I don't want to cross thread it. Okay, I'm just gonna do that again just in case. It felt like I was cross threading then. So reverse until I feel a click. If it does want to go on, there you go. Very nice. Screw that until finger tight, and then just fill it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I really like how interesting how it stacked the coil instead of being on the side, just to get that extra length of time of the coil, because again it's going to decay from the top. Okay, and then it'll start decaying from top to bottom. Now with it being stacked, it'll take longer to decay, because when, let's say you start getting a slight burnt taste from the top, but you're not going to get constant burnt taste from the top, because the bottom is still going to be fresh. The coil at the bottom with the cotton is going to be fresh. Do you know what I mean? It's very nice. You can be able to see the cotton on the inside as well. So I'll let that simmer and let that saturate very nice. Okay, I'll leave that fully open. It does have a stopper. He does have a stopper on this as well. It's a lot of free throw going on, but it does its job. There you go. And what it is I think when you push this down, if I push this up, it's locked in place. If I push this down, it's moving about. I don't know if that's like part of it or not. I've been trying to, I don't know if it's part of it or it's just a free run, but this does move pretty quick. Do you know what I mean? A bit less restriction going on, but there you go. So let's go back up top. Let's vape this, and I will give you guys my thoughts. So yes, that was the Omage Subohm tank, as you can see right there. I mean, if it wants to focus, it'd be nice to focus. No, you don't want to focus today. No, you want to focus on me, but you don't want to focus on this, do you? Okay, well, you know what it looks like. Okay, by Dovpo and the creator himself, Mr. Just Right One, Joel. Okay, so I've got it filled up, got the bubble glass on, airflow fully open. I've got it sitting at 35 watts. Okay, let's have a tug. I'm gonna bump it up a little bit. 40 watts, because the maximum is 45. One more. Okay, before I get carried away. So, my thoughts on this tank. Well, first of all, the design, I think it looks like a cool design, man. It's a nice, cool design. With the straight glass, obviously these days with straight glass looks nice, but this bubble glass don't look as fat, so it kinda, it goes with it very nice, do you know what I mean? Lovely design. I like the cutouts at the top, so it's easy to grab, so you can take the top cap off and fill it. Quarter of a turn or half a turn, screw on bayonet screw, can't go wrong, that's easy to fill, very nice. Okay, airflow, it's nice. Okay, restricted. Okay, like I said again, restricted, reason being on how he vapes. Okay, pure flavor. Yeah, it's not just all the massive clouds. Yes, you do get clouds, but it's more on the flavor side. So fully open is restricted. It's a restricted inhale. It's not mouth to lung, it's restricted. As you turn it down, it does get more restricted, more warmer, get a better nice flavor, but fully open, it can be restricted. Now, let's say if you try it for yourself, when you come down to it, you may not be used to it because you're so used to other Subohm tanks that's so airy, and you know what I mean, getting all that air intake, but this one's more restricted to get that flavour. Okay, get that nice flavour. Okay, nice sleek design. Is not, it's just a very clean design. Push fit, the push fit coils, that's a pro. Okay, easy to push. Screwing in is not a problem. There's no problems with them both, but a push fit in, you can't go wrong. Okay, now the stacked dual mesh situation, that's different. That's slightly innovative, because normally, again, you see dual mesh in one coil side by side. Okay, you don't see it stacked like this. It's always side by side, so stacked, which is good. Again, when it starts, what's the word? When it starts getting a burnt taste, it decreases it goes from top to bottom. So when it's like a slight burnt taste from the top, that bottom's still fresh. You're getting most of the flavour out of that coil at the bottom, and then whatever's left from the top, which is good, and it does last long. I've been using this since the Expo Friday. Okay, I've only just changed the coil today. Yes, I do put quite sweet flavours in. Okay, it just boosts up even the flavour on top of the flavour that you get from the tank. Then both marks, banging. Okay, I can't go wrong with this one. So the whole coil situation is quite innovative, do you know what I mean? I've never seen that before. Okay, so it's different. Bubble glass, obviously a pro, more juice capacity, 5ml. 5 coils, man. No one, me personally, from my experience, I've not seen no other company. When you get a sub-ohm tank, you normally get 2. If you get 1 in certain odd ones, but 2, 5, man, come on. The reason being is done 5, obviously, for the consumer, that when they purchase the product, they have enough coils to go through, okay, before they start buying. Because let's say, for example, you get a tank, sub-ohm. Some consumers may forget to prime it and fill the tank up, use it straight away. That coil's burnt out because they've not let it saturate long enough for a good 5-10 minutes, okay? Right? Or then there's that, and if you've got 1 more coil left, and then when you have to buy some more, do you know what I mean? Okay, and when you get 2 coils, some people might really chain vape it so much they don't last for about a week or so, depending, do you know what I mean, on the coil, and then have to buy it again. 5 coils, you're alright, do you know what I mean? And the different ohms, you got the 0.16 and then the 0.2, if I can remember, but you can't go wrong. It's not a really high ohmage, high ohms, it's not a high wattage, okay, for that high power. So it's that low power, you're looking around 55 watts max. Some coils, obviously, what I've got in here goes up to 45. I've got it 40 watts, and airflow fully open. It's getting the right flavour, do you know what I mean? The chimney, obviously, there's enough holes on the inside for the juice to come down, to get right at the coil on the sides, saturate all up to the top, do you know what I mean? Give it a little, obviously, when you drip down the coil to prime it, just give it a little shake up and down, push fit in, fill the tank up, let it sit for 5-10 minutes, then you're good after that. There you go. Obviously you can get more clouds when you take a longer toke, but if I chain it now, no dry hits. No dry hits whatsoever, so it does saturate the coil pretty quick. Very nice, okay. The O-ring, obviously, they're nitpicky, really nitpicky, but I can deal with it. It is a bit loosey-boosey, okay. Loosey-boosey, you know. Loosey-boosey, so it's easy to adjust the coil. So make sure whenever you put it in your pocket, or I'll put it in like a pouch or something in your bag, and you take it back out, just make sure it's on there, do you know what I mean? Okay, but there's nothing much to say. I do enjoy it. That's me personally, okay, me personally, I do enjoy this. Now, this is not out yet. This is not out yet, okay? Obviously, they try to push it out there, but I don't know the date when it's come out. Okay, I've only seen this in the black and the stainless steel. That's about it. That's all the 2 colours I've seen, but obviously they'll probably push out some different colours and whatnot. I don't know the price point, so just wait. Just wait it out. Wait until you see it. When you see it, purchase it if you want to purchase it. I've told you the in and outs for this, okay? For me personally, I don't find much flaws with this, to be honest. It's a sub-ohm tank, but with the coil situation now, it's been slightly innovative on the coil, and having 5 coils in the package, you got your bubble glass, you can't go wrong, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I've been enjoying this and sitting on top of the Gen mod, okay, very nice right there. And that's pretty much it, that's all I can say. So wait it out until it's out. If you want to purchase it, definitely purchase it, okay, just to support the community, the companies and whatnot, okay. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up and a subscribe, which would be much appreciated. If it's a thumbs down, let me know why in the comments so I can improve. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Well, god damn. Wait, I didn't say peace yet. There's a lot more deep concept into this on time and effort. So if you want to know about that, go on his channel. I'll put the links in the description on the video and you'll see from there, okay? And that's it. Peace.